iDiski Times has got a WhatsApp channel. If you want to get breaking news stories immediately on your phone on WhatsApp, please click the link on the description to join the iDiski Times WhatsApp channel.
iDiskiTV, sponsored by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. It's Kaizer Chiefs 4, free agents nil. Abantu abaninzi yazi xa kudlala iKaizer Chiefs against these lower ranked teams. Babakhona abantu, I'm sure, babakhona abantu abavela bathi sizawuminya namhlanje. It's unlike when Sundowns plays against this team, because we know ukuthi Sundowns kwezi big three is the only team engazange yalose against these lower division sides. But there's also one because team Pirates has lost against lower division sides. Remember Silver Stars, remember Maluti. But Kaizer Chiefs, a good team say lose against the lower division sides. Kaizer Chiefs. Remember their losses against Cape Town, what? FC Cape Town. Team Cape Town. It's not like lower divisions. Ibaroka, remember them, they were still in the ABC Motsepe League. ETS Galaxy, when they lost to TS Galaxy, it was still in the LFT. Milford also.
Yazi why i-opponent bebadlala nayo Shane bengathathi ithombe before i-game. I just saw pictures of free agents. They're taking pictures of t-shirts even before the match. So they were playing the event. They were not playing the match. They lost the match even before they went to the tunnel. Because for me, they were not supposed to play the event.
So it was a matter of them just honoring the fixture.
Yeah, they were honoring the fixture.
Just leave it. But yeah, this is a big stage for us. We're playing against Kaizer Chiefs at South Africa's biggest or Africa's biggest stadium.
Yeah, as in, before I think congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs.
Sure.
And credit to Lenduza, credit to chairman for footwear, resources, players, they got new track suits, the privilege of having a t-shirt that's written your name. But for me, in my opinion, Shane, credit to that. But from a technical team perspective, from a player perspective, that's probably the worst team ever. Coming from APC Gauteng. They've won 5 games. They've played 17 games. They've won 5. I think they've drawn 4 and they lost 8. They scored 10 goals in 17 games and they conceded 17 goals. The goal difference is 7. I understand, Shane. Probably, in my opinion, it's not a reflection of APC Motsepe Gauteng. I understand from a technical perspective, from a strategic perspective to an operational level as well, to say, about Reverie, they can make that league unwatchable. From a coaching perspective, we need our coaches to improve. Every coach there, because of our chairmen, I'm a tenderpreneur, most of them, it's all about results. It's killing South African football. EAPC has a rule 80 under 23 league, right?
Yeah,
in that under 23 league, we've never seen any player selected go under 20. We've never seen any player selected go under 17, under 23. So why do we have those rules if we're not going to use them? Why do we have those rules if they're going to deprive? Because I understand these teams, Shane, for the best teams in the APC Motsepe are the ones that can afford to pay them under 23.
Yeah.
Because you need to play 5 of them. Before the game pair, I think maybe a 2-week grounding. So it's very difficult to find exceptional, very good under 23. Remember, this league is also equally ama ex-professionals, equally ama player that were playing in development teams, but after under 19, they are creator. Or they were probably not good enough for DDC. This is the league in which they went to. Some ex-PSL players, they come back into this league. So this league is so for you to get exceptional under 23 players, and you need 5 of them, is very difficult. That's why the teams that Ikomora United, about Tondol Stars, they had the budget. You talk to Upe, he tells you that he probably has the best under 23s in the league. So for me, it's a league that is full of my experienced players that are very aggressive. The league is space. You understand? That's why when you were watching Mamelodi Sundowns yesterday, everything was first man on the ball. So for me, this one, I think Yusuf Mart begadlala ngati mangdlali 5 aside or mangdlali kasi ilentuza. Bega receive one, not ngati legend. Bega loka pass sideways. Agana pressure. There's no pressure. There's no press. 11 men behind the ball. The first goal comes from a deep ball that Uba Vumaidala from the right back. It passes the ball into the goal. Shameful goalkeeper. Because for me, when I watched that free agent, the only game they played well in the APC, Ilabadla Koni Komora. In 8 November, it was a surprise to me. They won 1-0. If you can check their record in the APC, it's terrible. The only game again, I think maybe they played well. But if you check the profile of the team, in my opinion, yes, the profile of a team, it's a Nigerian team and so forth. But it's based on maybe the history of the team quickly. It's a team based on a tournament. Namanje bebadlala kuma-shop. Phillies games, I mean to say. Now, in December now, from tournament football all the way to playing against the mighty Kaizer Chiefs.
Thank you so much for no information. Because benifuna uyakulondawo, sorry ngaqhawulanga. Benifuna uyakulondawo ukuthi why ngathi le team kugcwele like most of them, it seems like it's Nigerian players. Yep. Because I see even their coach is a Nigerian. Also the striker who got a red card, yep. Adebayo, I think it was your favorite player.
Midfield, Adebayo. He coached chairman also. He's not a coach, he's a chairman. He has coachella.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So that's
that
his team.
tells you about the structure of that
Okay.
league on its own. That's why for me, we need to go back to that league. If Unkulego posted something very knowledgeable on Facebook during the week when he was speaking about viewership that's happening in the second division, the very same with the third division. There's so much work that needs to go down there because for me, some of the I understand the TDC there's only 16 teams, Shane. Some of the players in this country that don't make it into that level, that's where they should be playing. Some of the PSL players that don't make it, that's the level they should be playing. Because we've seen so many players that come straight into that league, straight into the PSL. But also, in my opinion, I was just saying, Shane, that's not the reflection of Gauteng APC. There's teams like Gomora, which is coach of Ferreira. There's teams like Abu Pele Pele, which is the Orlando Pirates. There's teams like I don't know if I'm forgetting another one. I don't know if I'm forgetting. Oh, there's Ilamasia, coached by Ashraf Hendricks. So there's very difficult. There's Ichomo Cosmos. You understand? There's difficult teams. The Highlands Park, they're doing exceptionally well as well. So my biggest point here is it's not the reflection of the APC Motsepe. But for me, Kaizer Chiefs, credit to the players, credit to players that played well. Obviously, they were playing against the third division team. There was nothing they were going to do. They were just going to have to outperform. Umarta, in my opinion, the fact that he never lost the ball, credit to him. Legend, credit to Nkosi Pile Mngcobo, he brought a lot of control as well. Pule Modi, for scoring 2 goals. Credit to Abuchi Vavaro for coming in and bas guiding. Bas implement the grand to say, okay, I still want to play, even if it's a third division team, I still need an opportunity to play. Credit to all those Kaizer Chiefs players for getting a result and a professional performance from them. Even though it wasn't good on their eye in terms of wow, but there were periods in the game where they were moving the ball. Bobo and patterns of player implement. For me, as a technical team, Kaizer Chiefs, this was a game plan. This was a perfect game for them. We could practice passing patterns that they want to implement in the Betway Premiership. You understand, Shane? From what kind of wingers, what is expected from their wingers, what is expected from their fullbacks, what is expected from their midfielders in terms of control. Because in anything about Yenzayo, they need to understand that control is the most important thing in football. You understand? That will allow you to have a high percentage of winning football match, but it gives you a better percentage in terms of also going into the opponent's half and creating goal-scoring opportunities, which actually win you the game, right? Goals win you the game. So credit to those players. Obviously, in the derby, Shane, they don't have to praise. Is out now. I think Utuba now is out. Who I like very much Utuba. The boy was very critical of him. I think also it was based on a position. Kancane convince umfana that he can be a good striker because he's got a feel for his goal. He's got better movement. From a technical perspective, there's so many things the boy needs to improve. But it's better than Uchiva Varo. It's better than Utupris in my opinion. Because in movement, you're shy umfana, and he's always on side. In terms of on the ball, he can improve. He finishes, he's always in the right spaces to get a goal. So you're looking at Abom Tumtu is going to be crucial for Kaizer Chiefs coming back because he's the only key player I think they have, more especially as a number 10. I think he's got a goal in him. He's got a heart. And Tanda Newe Great Tumtu works very hard. So that's going to be needed in that Kaizer Chiefs midfield. Because the Orlando Pirates, like I said when I broke them down to say, they play almost, they support from deep, not over. They don't initiate the play from midfield. So they support from deep. You understand, Ashine? So that they're going to need a very good counter press. In my opinion, that maybe that's the only thing that they can focus on moving into the tab. Ensuring that the work rate without the ball is solid. Because they're going to have to compress your Orlando Pirates. Don't allow your Orlando Pirates to play. Because immediately about Tito Batoli confidence is going to be a problem in the tab.
What is it that the Kaizer Chiefs are doing differently? I mean, yayazi ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs was this team ibidume ngokuconsider ama-goal. Ngeke ndabuza le question even nakuthiwa andizuthi le team is because it's a third division side because you saw Izolo, the same ABC team scoring 2 against the league's best team, Mamelodi Sundowns. So any team is capable of scoring. So what is it that Kaizer Chiefs, and let him, I don't remember a moment where they looked like scoring. What is it that the Kaizer Chiefs are doing different in Mhlawumbi that they are not even conceding? Because remember, even against this Kukure, they didn't concede. Are they doing something, or is it a matter of teams failing to punish Mhlawumbi or failing to create chances, Mandicho?
Shane, this team has scored 7 goals in 17 games. Did we really expect them to create against this Kaizer Chiefs? They've got 7 goals in 17 games. They've only won 5 matches in 17 games. They are number 13 or 14 on the log. For me, that's not a reflection of the APC Motsepe. APC Motsepe is a very competitive league. I understand that, Shane. So for me, I don't want to give too much credit to Kaizer. Credit to them because they won, Shane. And credit to the players that were playing there because some of them did very well. Abomatloba, man of the match, Abopule Modi, boosted confidence by getting those goals. Very good. He looked very good today in a 1v1 situation. Chiva Varo, there's so many questions that he still need to answer as a Kaizer Chiefs number 9 because he's expected to score goals because Ageko involved in terms of his play, so he needs to score goals. So the fact that he scored today, credit to him. I think that goal was an offside in Nacho Miguel. Yeah, no, I think that was an offside. I think Utsibo umbonile difference ke makangena Utsibo makangena. We won the league in APC ngale mfana, by the way, with people on the difference. Umbonile from a technical passing, very important. handlings, it looks very. I'm not saying there's so much work the boy needs to do.
Yeah.
But the boy is convincing, and for me, the Ispansias wakalanga sikudala shit.
Xa ujongele lana pha namhlanje Kaizer Chiefs, you saw Ilana Pirates earlier.
Yeah.
We are building up to the derby anyway. We just concluded talking about nomdlalo Kaizer Chiefs. You saw Ilana Pirates earlier. You saw Ilana Kaizer Chiefs namhlanje. Ngobani abaqondayo ukuthi definitely sure they are starting for a Kaizer Chiefs. Just 3 players ukuthi these 3 players are starting. A player esiqondayo ukuthi okay, no one expected them. Mashiyane saw namhlanje.
Yeah.
Mashiyane started bekade ngidlala cross. Who do you think is starting for sure? Clark next week. Paris also saw Usbisi was unavailable. There was Ukoki. Mayela came in later in the game. Who do you think is starting Paglas center back pairing Orlando Paris and also forward as Unkota starting namhlanje after the Paris previous 2 games. So who do you think is starting even including their substitutions and also Orlando Paris?
Yeah, no, Orlando Pirates, Shane, I think it's simple. I think they're going to keep the very same lineup. Obviously, Sesan SBC and Dabuma. I think the difference, might be I think you'll keep Umabasa, but I think it's going to be the very same lineup.
Yeah.
I think you will see Unkota and so forth, Mbata and Umakaul. I think Orlando Pirates has been playing with a consistent lineup. I think Kaizer Chiefs, the 3 players in show will start to Russian Tutli at the back, left center back.
Yeah.
I think Umar will definitely start as their captain, not Castin. They need to Castin Serin.
Yeah.
Because without the Castin Serin, they've lost 2, but they've lost. That means number 9, Abuchiva Varok. Should Pirates, you'll be Dalanga center back, 3. So he -1 for Chiefs. Already Badala 10-11. So the casting Sereno is going to be important in terms of equality as well later on the pitch. Understand, Shane? But for me, there's certain players that they just need to loan out from this team. They need to improve our loaning strategies. They need to improve a strategy how to integrate DDC players into the first team. Because there's so many things that need to be worked on to this club. But there's so many things we can discuss about the Kaizer Chiefs. But for me, those 3 players start. Russian Tutli, left centre back. I think that's why I didn't play today. I think you still play Yusuf Mart. I think that's why I'm keeping half time. And the importance of Castin Serenovias, he's got goals, he's got chance created. I think he's probably the most technical player in the brains of the team.
Well, thank you so much, Lindo. Thank you so much. I mean, Paris.
Yeah.
There will also be some few additions for Kaizer Chiefs. But remember, also the 28th, I think on Tuesday, we don't know.
Yeah.
Teams signing against Injury. There was also Apolis might be going to Chiefs. Apolis might be going to Paris. Temigosi Lodge. There's talks. He might be joining Kaizer Chiefs. But we'll see on Tuesday. But for now, it's Kaizer Chiefs 4, free agents 0. Kaizer Chiefs are through to the last 16 of the Nedbank Cup. Thank you so much for watching iDiskiTV.
Boom.